So you got yourself an Instant Pot. You want to make some rice. I know it sounds silly to make a video about making rice, but lots of people mess them up in the Instant Pot. And I'm going to show you my top 3 tips to make perfect rice in the Instant Pot every time. Tip number 1. I've gone over this in my Instant Pot walkthrough. I've gone over this in my top 5 tips and hacks video for the Instant Pot, and I'm going to go over it again here. Get extra silicone rings. The way the Instant Pot works is it has a silicone ring that seals the lid. That silicone ring absorbs the smell of whatever you cook in the Instant Pot. It's not a big deal if you're cooking beef stew one night and pork chops the next. But if you cook rice, rice is like a blank slate. Your rice is gonna absorb the flavor of whatever the smell in that silicone ring is. So do your favor, they're not very expensive. Get yourself an extra silicone ring and only use it for cooking rice. Your rice will taste like rice and you'll never have an issue. Tip number 2, do not use a 1-to-1 water ratio. The basic instructions for making rice in the Instant Pot is you take this cup that came with it, fill it with rice, however many cups of rice that you put in the Instant Pot, you put that many cups of water, 1-to-1 ratio. I like to do mine with a 1-to-1 and a little extra ratio. So if I'm making 2 cups of rice, I'll do 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of water, and then I will fill this about 1/4 of the way. It's the first line on the cup here with extra water, and I'll pour that water in, and the rice comes out so much better. Tip number 3, rinse your damn rice. So many people will be lazy and either skip this step altogether and not rinse the rice, or they'll do like a little tiny quick rinse. An old Asian grandma told me once, you rinse your rice 3 times. You're supposed to rinse it till it goes clear. You don't have to stress 100% on it being perfectly clear. I put my rice in the inner pot, I run water over it, I swirl it around, I pour the water out, do it again. Water, swirl, pour. One more time. Water, swirl, pour. That's it. Your rice is rinsed. This is gonna stop you from getting clumpy, lumpy rice that's just terrible and mush. Trust me, rinse your damn rice, people. So now we know our top 3 tips on how to make perfect Instant Pot rice every time. Let's go make some rice. Okay, step 1, pull the lid off. Check your ring. Uh-oh, it's not the red ring. Pull out my white cooking ring and insert your rice only ring. You don't have to use just red like I do, but that's my little tip. Red for rice, RR. So, you get your lid off, get your rice, use the cup that they came with. You can see we use a lot of rice, so we have a pretty big container of rice. And get yourself 2 level scoops of rice right into the inner pot. Now, we're gonna take our inner pot out and go over to the sink. So we're fancy in my house, and we have reverse osmosis water. Makes your food taste better, it's cleaner, it's safer. I recommend it, so that's why I'm using this little spout here. I even rinse my rice in the RO water. So I fill it up, and you can see I'm doing the swirling motion. There's rinse number 1. And now you just pour the water out. Don't stress on getting it all out. It's fine. You can leave a little bit in there, see? Still has some water. And rinse number 2. I don't feel the need to get my hands in there and mix it up. This works completely fine for me. I pour. And you can see, I just tip it to keep the rice at the back of the pot. You don't even need a strainer. You just wait. The rice kind of sticks to itself. You might lose a kernel or two. Grab your cup. Fill it. And then I pour it down the edge to rinse the rice down. 1 cup, 2 cup. I also do another little shake because you want all the rice not in clumps, otherwise you will end up with clumpy rice. And the last one I do, as you can see, I fill it to the quarter mark. That's the mark, right there. Pot, in Instant Pot, lid, on, plug it in, turn the lid clockwise, and you're gonna hear that nice little do-do-do-do-do-do. That means the lid is locked. The next thing you need to make sure is that you get your toggle on the top set to sealing. Here is the toggle. You've got sealing, venting, and venting. You can vent to either side, but sealing is always in the middle. Press 1 button, rice. That's it. So it said 10 minutes. It's not actually 10 minutes. There's the time it takes for it to come up to pressure, and then however much time it takes to release the pressure. I'm starting a timer right now, so I'll know exactly how long it takes to cook these 2 cups, and I'll let you know. But you can see the unit went and says on over here now. When it's up to pressure, it'll say 10, because that was the setting for rice for 10 minutes, and it'll start counting down. When it's done, it's gonna make another noise, and then we're gonna release the pressure. We're gonna do what's called a fast release. So we're gonna take the toggle and we're gonna right over to the side and let the steam out. We'll see you in about, I don't know, 18 to 20 minutes maybe. About 20 minutes later, all you have to do, open it up. Now stand back because there's gonna be a bunch of steam when you open this up. And your lid is hot, so find a place to put it where it's not gonna get burned. Don't put it on your stove with a hot burner. You don't know how many Instant Pot fails I've seen with people posting, I just burnt my lid. So put it somewhere and fluff your rice. I wish you could see how good this rice looks. Oh wait, you can. Perfectly cooked rice. You have to fluff it. You're just gonna stir it a little bit, chop it up. We like our rice a little bit on the wet side. That's why we do the 1 to 1 1/4 ratio. If you like it a little drier, go ahead and do your 1 to 1. I like mine this way. Use these 3 simple tips and you'll get perfect Instant Pot rice every time. Did you leave your rice too long in the Instant Pot and now it's all hard and caked on and you don't know how to clean it easily? Dad's got a hack for that. Check out the video. For more recipes and videos, visit dadgotthis.com. To be sure you don't miss anything, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the damn bell. I double dog dare you. Come on, you have to do it. It was a double dog dare. I mean, those are the rules.